Yeah, this is a numerical 3 under root locus. So draw the root locus plot for g of s into h of s is equal to k by s into s plus 4 s square plus 4s plus 20. This is the open loop transfer function which they have to give in. So how many number of open loop poles? How many number of open loop poles? How many number of open loop poles? So there are 4 open loop poles.
4, sir.
I can type here. So all of you do along with me. మీరు కూడా నోట్ చేసుకున్నాం. సో ఆల్రెడీ మనకి 2 ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాను కదా. సో నౌ యూ కెన్ డూ. సో డూ ఇట్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ. అందరు నోట్ చేసుకోవాలి. సో స్లోగా చేద్దాము. సో అయినంత వరకు అవుతుంది. సో రిమైనింగ్ పార్ట్ యూ విల్ డూ. రిమైనింగ్ పార్ట్. సో దెర్ ఆర్ 4 ఓపెన్ లూప్ పోల్స్. So what are those, Amma? What are those? S equal to 0. Next S is equal to -4.
-4.
Next S is equal to
-2 plus J4, sir.
-2 plus J4. And S is equal to -2 minus J4. S is equal to -2 minus J4. So chesna vallu kuda chudam okasari. We will check it. So there are 4 open loop poles. So ikkada just P equal to 4. And how many open loop zeros? How many open loop zeros?
0, sir.
0. The open loop zeros are 0. So ikkada note cheskondi. So P equal to 4 and Z equal to 0. And Z equal to 0. So how many root locus branches? So here the condition is
4, sir.
Yeah. Condition. What is the condition you are getting? So no need of writing. Just condition just write. P greater than Z. Andaru follow avali. So meeru so if you know how to draw the root locus for a particular open loop transfer function, easily you are getting 12 marks. 12 marks in your hand in control system. One is block diagram, another one is this one. So 12 marks in your hand, no doubt at all. The Roth-Horowitz criteria also. So all are kind of what we discussed and what we completed so far. Everything, okay, the theoretical part as well as the problematic numerical point of view, I typed. So clear information I gave them. So by practicing by yourself, so you can get thorough knowledge. If you have any doubt, you can call me and ask me. So what is your doubt? I will clarify your doubts. Very simple. Control system is very simple. Don't felt it is difficult. It is very, very simple subject. To gain the marks also very simple. Whatever the question they have to give in. If you know the concept clearly, so we can answer. So don't by heart it. By heart chals అవసరం లేదు. Okay, the condition is P greater than Z. So number of root locus branches. Chappalam. So number of root locus branches. So how many root locus branches, Amma? So number of root locus branches is equal to P. That is equal to 4. Amma. So 4 root locus branches. So one point you can add. So there are 4 root locus branches. Next, write down. So you can write this point. So 4 root locus branches starts at. So 4 root locus branches start at S equal to, just copy it. So these 4 root locus branches started S is equal to 0, S is equal to minus 4, S is equal to minus 2 plus J4, and S is equal to minus 2 minus J4, where K equal to, చెప్పాలమ్మ continuation, where K equal to 0, where K equal to 0. This is the point. Next point. Since, so there is no 0, since there are no open loop zeros in the finite region, all the root locus branches, where they are going to be terminated, all the 4 root locus branches, where they are going to be terminated, all the 4 root locus branches terminate at the open loop zeros at infinity. Am I right? At infinity, where K equal to chapali, where K equal to, where they are going to be end, where K equal to infinity. Understand, Amma? Did you understand? So the 4 root locus branch starts at S is equal to 0, S is equal to minus 4, and S is equal to minus 2 plus J4, S is equal to minus 2 minus J4, all are poles. Okay, now those 4 root locus branches starts at these poles where K equal to 0, and there are no open loop zeros in the finite region. So that means we can consider the open loop zeros. Are at infinity. So these 4 root locus branches terminated in open loop zeros at infinity, where K equal to infinity, That's it. So this is what. So now, if I draw it, so I just indicate the poles and zero. I mean poles in S plane. I just indicated them. Not just అందరూ. So this is real axis and this is imaginary axis. So where the poles are existing, Amma? Where the poles are existing? One is at S is equal 0. Another one is where? S is equal to 0. Another one is S is equal to minus 4. S is equal, for example, here if I take minus 4. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 4. For example, here let us take. This is minus 4. So you can write it. S is equal to 0. And here S is equal minus 4. S is equal to 0 minus 4. Next, where they are going to, I'm going to be right amount. This is, for example, center, exactly center minus 2, for example. This is minus 2 point. Center point minus 2 point. So manaki third, what is the third one, Amma? What is the third one? Is minus 2 plus J4 minus 2 plus J4. So I think so I should take this one as this is J omega. So next, minus 2 plus J4. Plus J4, for example, here, plus J4. This is J4, let us take. This is J4. This is minus J4, minus J4. Minus J4. If I draw it, here let us take. Here you can take it as there is one more pole, and here there is one more. Okay, Nama? So this is what? This is what minus J4. This is plus J4, minus J4, and then how many poles? Four. Okay, now 4 poles I indicate. This is 4. 4 poles. So this is what is the sum? A equal to so minus 2 plus J4. So how many folds, Amma? How many folds? So this one here. So one more it is minus 2 minus J4. So 4 folds. How many folds, Amma? So this is the way you can indicate it. So S would also ledu only 0 atla teesukondi chalu. So this is minus 4 and S is equal to 0. So like this we can represent. So this is the way we can represent the open loop poles. The open loop poles. Are you clear till now so far? Are you clear? Understood or not? Till now. Anyone? So respond. So this is the first step. So Baba Vivek. Madam Vivek unnada? So A6
No, sir.
is not there. So A0 evarama? A0 evaru? Who is A0?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Did you understand how to locate the poles? అర్థమైందమ్మా మా A0. హలో మా వినిపిస్తుందా? A0 ఎవరు పేరేంటి? సెవెంటీ నైన్ రెస్పాండ్ అమ్మ. ఎవరమ్మా 79? A0 సో మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి అమ్మా, నాయిస్ వస్తుంది బాగా. A0 79 ఎవరమ్మా? 79 ఎవరు? హూ ఇస్ 79? So next, so how many root locus branches approaches to infinity? How many root locus branches approaches to infinity? How many root locus branches approaches? Yeah, 4 root locus branches approaches to. Yeah. 4, just right. Second point. So 4 root locus branches approaches to infinity. So how many number of asymptotes, Amma? So how many number of asymptotes?
4.
4. So number of asymptotes. Number of asymptotes equal to 4. So number of asymptotes 4 means, so angle of asymptote formula. So angle of asymptote formula. Yeah. These are the formulas for angle of asymptote. So this is the angle of asymptote. Right. Angle of asymptotes. Angle of angle of asymptote formula. So here how what is the Q value? So P minus Z minus 1, 4 minus 0 minus 1. How much? 3 you are getting. So one more value you are getting. It is 3m. So 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So now first theta 1. Let us take theta 1. Theta 1, theta 2, theta 3. Do it. What is theta 1? What is theta 1?
45 degrees, sir.
Yeah. So theta 1 equal to, so if I apply Q equal to 0, how much? So 180 by 4. 180 by 4. So P minus Z means 4 minus 0. 4 minus 0. P is 4 and G. So how much you are getting? How much, Amma? That is first one is
45 degrees.
45, Amma. 45 or 40? Yeah.
45, sir.
45. 45 degrees. Next, theta 2. What is theta 2 value, Amma?
135, sir.
130 degrees, sir.
So theta 2 equal to, so 2q plus 1. 2q plus 1 2 into 2 into 1. So 3 into 180 degrees. Ante kada, Amma? 3 into 180 degrees.
3 into 180 by 4, sir.
By 4. So how much you are getting? So 180 kada, Amma? 108 and
180 degrees.
second. So 180 degrees. That is equal to how much? 135 degrees. Ante kada, Amma? So 135 degrees. Next, third one. Theta 3. Theta 3 value chapali. Fast chapani calculate chesi.
225, sir.
315 degrees, sir.
300 into
315 degrees, sir. 315.
okay 315 degrees. So theta 5 into 5. Ante kada, Amma?
225, sir.
204. ఇక్కడ ఎంత వస్తుంది 5 కదమ్మా 5 315 లేకపోతే 225
225, sir.
225, sir.
225 degrees. So next value 315 వస్తుంది. Next simple value 315. So theta 4. So if you in the place of this value 7. There are 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7. 7 into 180 degrees by 4. So it is 315 degrees. So these are the 4 angle of asymptotes. And if you immediately after calculating the asymptotes, then immediately you can determine what you are going to determine. Next step and
Centroid, sir.
yes, very good. Centroid. So the next step is centroid. So the formula for centroid already written here. So this is the centroid calculation. Centroid is the point of intersection of asymptotes on the real axis is called the centroid. Is given by so equal to then sum of the real parts. What are the real parts? 0, minus 4. Next minus of చెప్పాలమ్మా అన్ని సమ్మే కాబట్టి సో -2 -2 -0 divided by how much 4. So what is the value you are getting? What is the value?
-2.
-2.
So -2 is the centroid. -2 is the centroid. Okay. So centroid as well as theta 1, I mean the angle of asymptote sketch. So we'll see. Draw చేద్దామా తర్వాత డ్రా చేద్దాం. So -2 is the centroid. So exactly so here the centroid, this is the centroid అమ్మా. సో ఇక్కడే నేను ఇండికేట్ చేస్తున్నాను చూడండి. సో 4 asymptotes as well as centroid ఇక్కడే ఇండికేట్ చేస్తాను చూడండి సార్. all of you observe here, this is the centroid. What is the centroid value? Centroid value anta -2. Centroid. This is the centroid. Just indicate this is the centroid. So this is the intersection point -2. So మనం ఇండికేట్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదండి, తర్వాత ఇండికేట్ చేద్దాం. So this is the centroid. Centroid mean okay na, from this point the angle of asymptotes we are going to draw. The angle of asymptotes we are going to draw. First one 45 degrees kadamma. First one is 45 degrees or not? Yeah. So exactly 45 degrees. How to draw 45 degrees? So actually this is 90 degrees. Okay na, this is 90 degrees. How much this is? Search on how much this is exactly. How much of this is 90 degrees? So by half, exactly half, this is 145 degrees. So the angle of asymptotes I draw with blue ink. So theta 1 exactly I can write. Okay na? Exactly 90 degrees undama. So this is theta 1. This is theta 1. Like this you should draw. Theta 1 equal to 45 degrees. Theta 1 equal to 45 degrees. Next. Next entama how much next? Angle of asymptote 135, no?
135, sir.
So 135. So this is 90. This is 180. So same. So ఇలా వచ్చేస్తామా 4. So this is another angle of asymptote, theta 2. So 137. So 135 degrees, theta 2. Theta 2. Next. Next వచ్చేస్తామా ఎంతమ్మా నెక్స్ట్ 225.
225.
Yeah, 225 means same exactly. So ఇది కిందకి లాగేస్తాం. Yeah. So next వచ్చేసి 350. This is theta 3 and this is theta 4. Theta 4. So this is theta 3. So this is theta 4. Theta 4 ఎంత 315 degrees. 315 degrees. ఇది వచ్చేసి 225 degrees. Like this you can indicate the angle of asymptote. So this is the centroid. Centroid is how much centroid? -2. You just write it here. Centroid equal to -2. Centroid equal to -1. So like this, theta 1, theta 2, theta 3, theta 4. Like this you can represent. So did you understand? Did you understand how to draw the angle of asymptotes? How to draw the angle of asymptotes? అర్థమైందా అందరికి? So from the centroid is the point of intersection of the angle, asymptotes on real axis. Like this, the asymptotes are indicated. Next one. One more paint I'm going to take. After immediately calculation of the angle of asymptotes and centroid, next the breakaway point. Whether the breakaway point is there or not. Let us check. The breakaway point is given by next one. So in the point which is here, this point is 4th point, I think. Next, the breakaway point. So real axis మీద మనకి ఇంకోటము. One more thing I want to give you. So on the real axis, is the root locus is exist or not on the real axis? So 4 root locus branches kada. Okay na. So in between 0 to -4, if I consider any point, to the right of that point, so the sum of poles and zeros is only odd number. So one root locus exists between 0 to 4, 0 to -4. This is one root locus. One root locus branch exists between 0 and -4, 0 to -4. Endukani? So one root locus branch starts at 0, another root locus branch starts at -4. One root locus starts at 0, another root locus starts at -4. Where they are going to meet, that is given by the breakaway. where they are going to meet. That is given by the breakaway point. And then so one root locus branch starts at s is equal to 0, where k equal to 0. Another root locus branch starts at -4. This is an open loop hole. Here also one root locus branch starts where k equal to 0. In both cases, k equal to 0. So మీరు confuse అవుతుంది. In both cases, k equal to 0. Both cases, k equal to 0. K equal to 0. So the root locus, when the k value is increasing this side and this side, so the location of poles should be like this. The location of poles should be like this. They are going to be shifting the poles like this. So this locus we can call it as root locus. This locus we can call it as locus. So, but where they are going to be, this side also, as k is increasing, the shifting the root locus like this to the left side. To the left side, they are shifting the root locus. At k equal to 0, it is unstable. Why? Because the pole is at origin, so it is unstable. As k is increasing, both sides, both the root locus branches, they are moving like this. They are moving like this. But at what point they are going to be meet? At what point they are going to meet? That is given by the breakaway point. That is given by the. Anyway, what I am trying to say is, so in between 0 to -4, the root locus exists. You just write, just indicate that point. Just indicate that point. That is, I think, fourth point. Fourth point I can just indicate. I can write the root locus. The root locus exists on the real axis, between, so between s is equal to 0 and s is equal to -4. So that is one point. Next, fifth point, breakaway point, where they are going to meet. That is the fifth point. Where they are going to, that is given by the breakaway point. The breakaway point. Why breakaway points are means the root locus exists between two open loop poles. Right? If the root locus exists between two poles, then a breakaway point exists. So right, the breakaway points are given by there is a procedure by the solution. There is a are given by the solution of the equation dq by ds. Already మీకు తెలిసిందమ్మా equation that is equal to dk by ds. So dk by ds equal to 0. dk by ds equal to 0. So already మనకి procedure తెలిసిందేనా. So first, so dk by ds means first write the, the characteristic equation. So now the breakaway point is, this is the procedure actually. Yeah, this is the procedure. 1 plus g of s into. So ఇది ఇంతవరకు రాసుకున్న పర్లేదు అంతే. ఇంతవరకు నోట్ చేసుకోండి. సో ఇదే నోట్ చేద్దాం ఆగండి. సో మళ్ళీ కన్ఫ్యూజన్ ఎందుకు. So breakaway point, how to calculate breakaway? First, write the 1 plus g of s into h of s. 1 plus g of s into h of s equal to 0. Let us write. So what is k value? So 1 g of s into h of s. What is the value? మనకి ఇచ్చినటువంటి g of s into h of s. So this is what g of s into h of s. So let us write 1 plus g of s into h of s. that is equal to 0. That is equal to 0. So after writing, so all that is k value I can write. So finally I can Chapanama. So what is k value? What is k value? Anyone? S to the power of 4 plus s to the power of 4 plus 8s cube. 8s cube. Chapali, no one. Open your mouth. 36 s square plus 80s. So that is k value. That is k value. So now you can do dk by ds. Yeah, dk by ds you can do. So what is dk by ds? If you do dk by ds, and that is equal to 0. So this is all under procedure. So that is equal to 4s cube. So 4s cube. 4s cube plus 24 s square plus, so Vaishnavi Chapali 72s plus 80 equal to 0. So the roots are what are the roots you are getting? S is equal, one is -2 and s is equal to -2 plus j 2.45. And then one more is, and s is equal -2 minus j 2.45. So these are the breakaway points which exist. In this, what is valid breakaway point? In this, what is valid breakaway? Therefore, there is one breakaway point on the chronum. So I think all are valid points. I think why means here, if you observe. So first one is, what is breakaway point? What is breakaway point? First value, s is equal to -2. Centroid is -2, and breakaway point is also -2. So these two root locus branches starts. See, yeah. Now one root locus branch starts at 0 where k equal to 0. As k is increasing, the root locus branch moving towards like this. Okay, now so another root locus branch starts at -4 where k equal to 0, and this is moving towards right side. Like this, it is shifting. The poles are shifting like this. At what point they are going to be meet? At what point they are going to be meet? Anyone? At what point they are going to be meet? So at what point? So they are going to meet at. They are going to meet at -2. They are going to meet at -2. That is breakaway point. So write down. The breakaway point is also -2. So breakaway point is also -2. So this is the, just write down. So one breakaway point is equal to -2. One is -2. So the remaining present. So -2 దగ్గర break out two branches. But remaining two branches, okay now, remaining two branches where they are going to be started. So two branches starts at here and they are going to break away. And next chronum, it is going to move like this. And so one more root locus branch starts at -2 plus j4. Another root locus branch starts at -2 minus j4. Okay, now in what angle? In what angle these two root locus branches depart from these two complex poles? That is given by the angle of departure. That is given by the angle of departure. So always the breakaway direction. So the angle of breakaway point. The angle of breakaway point is always plus or minus 180 degrees by r. Plus or minus 180 degrees by r. So for note chestanu. So the common so నెట్ లో కూడా సేమ్ కాబట్టి నేను నోట్ చేస్తాను. అండ్ రూట్ లోకస్ పాయింట్ నోట్ చేసుకోండి. దిస్ పాయింట్ ఈస్ కామన్ టు ఆల్, అన్నిటికి సేమ్ వస్తుంది. how much angle the root locus branch depart at the breakaway point. So, the root locus branches, approach or leave the breakaway point on the real axis. The root locus branches approach or leave the breakaway point on the real axis, at an angle of plus or minus 180 degrees by rm. Plus or minus 180 degrees by r. Plus or minus 180 degrees by r. Plus or minus 180 degrees by r. Or what is r, Amma? What is r? All important point. This is very important point. At this angle, it is going to be at breakaway point. Plus or minus 1. Where r is the number of root locus branches approaches leaving the point. Okay na? A breakaway point దగ్గర ఎన్ని approach అవుతున్నాయి, ఎన్ని leave అవుతుంది. That is the meaning. Or leave the point. Where r is, you can write it. Where r equal to, so where r is the number of root locus branches approaching or are leaving the point. So how many branches leaving the point? See, in this case, how many branches are leaving, approaching this point? How many branches are approaching this point? 2. To this, okay, this is the breakaway point. This is the breakaway point. Not only centroid, this is the breakaway point. -2 is the breakaway point. So 2 branches are approaching or leaving. 2 branches are approaching or leaving. So 180 by 2, how much? 180 by 2, how much? 90 degrees, plus or minus 90 degrees. One is plus 90 degrees, another one is minus 90 degrees. So this is plus. So like this, it is the breaker. The branch is one is plus 90, another one is minus 90. Another one is minus 9. So this is minus 9. One is plus 90, another one is minus 90. So these poles are coming like this. These poles are coming like this. As K is equal. So they are going to be meet at this particular breakaway point, and they are going to be, okay, now they are going to meet like this, and they are going to be departure. They are going to be departure like this. They are going to be departure. One branch like this, plus 90 degrees, another branch minus 90. They are going to be departure like this. They are going to be departure like this. So here you can indicate it. So plus or minus 180 degrees by r. In this case, that is equal plus or minus 90. Not only in this case, mostly in plus or minus 90. So plus or minus 90 degrees. So now angle of so till this point, is it clear? Till this point, so the one root locus branch starts at 0, another root locus branch starts at -4. They are as k is increasing both sides, the root locus is the root locus. I mean, the location of poles are going to be shifted this like this side, but and this side like this, and they are going to be meet at one point, that is breakaway point, the -2. So at what angle these two branches are leaving? Plus or minus 90. One is plus 90, another one is minus 90. So till now, is it clear? Now now the remaining two branches. One branch starts at -2 plus J4. Another branch starts at -2 minus J4. How much angle they are going to be depart? How much angle the root locus is going to be depart from these two complex conjugate poles? So that is calculated by, that is given by the angle of angle of departure. Angle of departure. That already. Angle of departure. So angle of departure formula. Also. That is 11, 8. So this is what the angle of departure formula. Next one is sixth point. Angle of departure. How to calculate the angle of departure? So now here I can consider, for example, A. That is, what is A? What is A value? -2. Is -2 plus -2 plus J4. So at this point, let us calculate the angle of departure. So for this formula is, this is the formula. So phi d equal to 180 degrees minus phi. That is equal to phi equal to sum of angles contributed by the poles minus sum of angles contributed by the zeros. Angles contributed by the zeros. So the same thing, let us take here. Just copy it. Copy. Separately, I can draw. So if I draw it, so that is, this is equal to minus, this is equal to 0. This is 1, and this is equal to -4, for example, and 4. And third pole is -1, for example. This is equal to -2 plus J4. -2 plus J4. If I draw a line, exactly. This is equal to -2 minus J4. So just draw it, just draw it for the angle of departure calculation. Compulsory, just note it down. Note just call. Draw just call. Like this you should draw. Then only you are going to calculate the angle of departure at A and A conjugate. This is A conjugate. What is A? A is -2 plus J4. minus 2 plus J4. So like this you can do it. So this is A, for example, A equal to minus 2 plus J4. Minus 2 plus J4. Then minus 2 plus J4 na? Yeah, minus 2 plus J4. This is A conjugate. A equal to minus 2 minus J4. That is A conjugate. A con like this. So A conjugate is equal to minus 2 minus J4. So now if you draw a line, so the angles contributed by this. So this is 0, this is one pole, this is 0, and this is minus 4. Minus 4. So the angles first, I want to determine the angle of departure at complex pole A. So for that, you can draw it. You can draw the line. You can draw a line like this, and you can find out the angle. Inside code, draw an angle like. So this is another pole, and this is already one pole. So like this, you can draw a line. So now, what is theta 1? So now, this is theta 1. It's a theta 1. This is theta 2, and third one this is theta 1, and this is theta 2, and this is theta 3. Theta 3 equal to how much? Theta 3 equal to how much? 90 degrees. So already 11:49 amma. Okay. So what is phi m? Phi is equal to phi 1 plus phi 2 plus phi 3. Phi 1 is equal 180 minus tan inverse. Okay na? 180 minus tan inverse 4 by 2. 180 minus tan inverse 4 by 2. So theta 2 which is direct tan inverse 4 by 2. Tan inverse 4 by 2. Theta 3 which is 90. You can add it, and finally you are going to have minus 90 degrees of angle of departure is minus 90 degrees of. So Kanishama from the attendance is going to time already. So remaining part you will do. 55, 56, 57, 59, 60, 61, 68, 77, 72 option, 73, 74, 75, 76, 78, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 28, 29, 0, 11, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, option. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 11 to 16 options, 19, 20, 21, 20. So okay, nama leave avanni. Andalo join avanni, fast join avanni. So okay, we will do this part, remaining part. Tomorrow I will draw the entire root locus diagram. Don't worry. Okay, nama all of you.
సార్
చెప్పండి అమ్మా.
లాస్ట్ వీక్ మీరు నన్ను రిమైండ్ చేయమన్నారు సార్ అబ్జర్వేషన్ గురించి.
తీసుకుంటాను. ఈరోజు చివరి అవర్ కదా, సిఎస్ ల్యాబ్ ఈరోజు
Yes,
చివరి
sir.
అవర్, తీసేసుకుంటాను. ప్రాబ్లం అప్పుడు చెప్తాను మొత్తం. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్. ఓకే సార్. సార్ దాంట్లో కే వాల్యూ -s⁴ -8s³ అలా మైనస్ లో వస్తుంది సార్. అటు సైడ్ చేంజ్ చేసినప్పుడు మీరు ప్లస్ లో వేశారు.
ఏ వాల్యూ
మైనస్ లో వస్తుంది సార్. -s⁴ -8s³ -36s² -80s వస్తుంది సార్.
సో అలా వేసినా ఓవరాల్ గా మనకేంటంటే యాక్చువల్ గా మనం
లాస్ట్ రూట్ సేమ్ వచ్చింది సార్. -2
Last
-2
same
ప్లస్ a2.
అవునమ్మా, యాక్చువల్ గా ఏంటంటే మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్ కండిషన్స్ అప్లై చేస్తాం. సో మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్ ఆఫ్ k బై g ఆఫ్ మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్ ఆఫ్ g ఆఫ్ s ఇంటూ h ఆఫ్ s తీసుకున్నాం అనుకోండి. యాక్చువల్ 1 ప్లస్ g ఆఫ్ s ఇంటూ h ఆఫ్ s కూడా 0 కదా. ఇప్పుడు ఏమవ్వాలి? g ఆఫ్ s ఇంటూ h ఆఫ్ s ఏమవ్వాలి? -1 అవ్వాలి. If I take the magnitude condition, that will become 1. సో అలా మనకి ఈక్వేషన్ వస్తుంది. పర్లేదు, ఏదైనా పర్లేదు, మీరు చేసిన లైన్ వస్తుంది, లైన్ వస్తుంది. డోంట్ వరీ. ఓకేనా? యాంగిల్ ఆఫ్ డిపార్చర్ ఒకటి క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయండి. -90 degrees వస్తుంది. సరేనా, అందులో జాయిన్ అవ్వండి ఫాస్ట్.
ఓకే సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
ఓకే.